Turning to the United States, where Democratic presidential candidate Senator Bernie Sanders has selected a couple of controversial representatives for the Democratic Party's platform, possibly signalling that he intends to push for revisions in the party's positions on Israel. IBA's Calev has this story.
Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders is carrying on his losing fight against Hillary Clinton for the Democratic presidential nomination to the bitter end, with the next big battleground, the California primary on June 7th. But the conflict between the contenders is now threatening to carry on beyond the primaries to the party convention in Philadelphia starting July 25th, with Israel becoming one of the key points of contention. Clinton agreed to let Sanders pick 5 of the 15 people who will write the Democratic Party platform ahead of the convention. And the Vermont senator's selection includes 2 harsh critics of Israel, Princeton professor Cornel West and Arab American Institute head James Zogby. West has accused Israel of committing war crimes during its military operations in the Gaza Strip. And Zogby is a longtime champion of Palestinian rights, who called the BDS movement a legitimate and moral response to Israeli policy. Sanders' selection of Zogby and West was slammed by pro-Republican media outlets such as the Wall Street Journal, saying it raised questions if the Democrats are still a pro-Israel party. The New York Times warned the party's dispute over Middle East policy was threatening to split Democratic unity going into the general election.
I am 100% pro-Israel in the sense of Israel's right to exist. I lived in Israel. I have families in Israel. Israel has the right to live not only in peace and security, but to know that their very existence will be protected by the United States government. On the other hand, I think if we're looking at lasting peace in the Middle East, the United States has got to respect the needs of the Palestinian people. They cannot be pushed aside. So that is my view.
While the Democratic nominee is not bound by the party platform, its positions on Israel could prove a problem for Clinton in the autumn when she battles Donald Trump for Jewish votes in such battleground states as Florida. Bernie Sanders warned last week that the convention could get messy because democracy is not always nice and gentle. And there's no one who will be more happy to see that happen than Republican contender Trump. For IBA News, this is Calev Ben-David.